Could taxpayers be paying more with President Biden's student loan forgiveness program? New analysis says the average taxpayer could be coughing up an extra $2,000 a year. Chief political correspondent Emma Withrow joins us now with a deep dive into the numbers. And Emma, what'd you find?
So, Brian, the National Taxpayers Union, which is a nonpartisan organization, estimates that if the total cost of President Biden's loan forgiveness plan adds up to be around $330 billion, it could cost the average taxpayer more than $2,000. But since our tax system is all income-based, the end cost would vary based on how much you make a year. The analysis done by the National Taxpayers Union says taxes aren't going to immediately go up because of this policy, but someone's going to have to eventually foot this bill. And Andrew Lautz, NTU's Director of Federal Policy, believes it's going to be the taxpayers.
No one's taxes are going up $2,000 next year to pay for this policy. The per taxpayer burden, we think it's an important figure that taxpayers should know about because it's an easy way to understand that this policy costs money and any money that the federal government spends is ultimately borne by the tens of millions of people who pay taxes in America.
President Biden's plan, which was issued by an executive order, will cancel up to $10,000 of federal student loans for borrowers earning less than $125,000 a year, and will cancel up to $20,000 of loans for Pell Grant recipients. So who's going to pay for all of this? Well, the Biden administration hasn't explicitly said where the money's coming from to pay for all of it, but some experts speculate it would eventually be paid for from the planned savings in the Inflation Reduction Act. But Lautz says the numbers just don't add up.
The Inflation Reduction Act, according to the most recent estimates, is projected to reduce deficits by about $300 billion over the course of a decade. We are still crunching the numbers at NTU Foundation, but early indicators, both from our number crunching and from other estimates that we've seen out there, is that this student debt cancellation policy is going to cost upwards of $400 billion. Those two policies combined are actually going to increase the debt on net.
Dr. Michael Walden, an economist from North Carolina State University, is more concerned about the short-term impacts Biden's plan will have on the economy.
The fundamental reason why we have an inflation problem is that we have consumers trying to spend money at higher rates than the supply chain can supply things to buy. So this will exacerbate that to some extent. I don't think it's going to send the inflation rate into 20% ranges, but if it were me, I would have advised the president to hold off on this. Let's wait until we get inflation under better control.
Dick Beekman, a Wake Forest law student who currently has student loans, is excited about the new program, but still has some concerns.
I'm excited for my friends and potentially myself who might, not have necessarily as much of a financial burden to go to school. But some of my concerns kind of arise from, is this a Band-Aid to an underlying solution, which is just how expensive college is these days. And I don't really see anything being done to necessarily address that specifically.
So the National Taxpayers Union says no matter how you splice it, this loan forgiveness program is going to have mid to long-term effects on taxpayers. Whether or not those effects are worth it is really up for you guys to decide. Back to you guys.
Emma, thank you for that.